We chose eConecta because we felt that the procedures for dealing with relatively acute patient problems were inadequate.
Opvang van de relatief acute problemen van onze patiënten.
As was communication with patients who needed their blood sugar to be properly managed for a short period of time.
Die eigenlijk totaal onvoldoende is. De manier waarop
Data coming in via traditional channels is often incomplete or incorrect.
alle binnenkomen zijn onvolledig of oncorrect.
It also interferes with the day-to-day activity of the diabetes clinic.
De diabeteskliniek.
Our nurses have to respond to patients in between their other tasks in a non-structured way.
Wij zouden toch zeer graag
We are very keen to switch quickly and completely to this new way of communicating with our patients, via telemedicine.
met onze patiënten, dat wil zeggen via telegeneeskunde, omdat we echt
We really believe that telemedicine will allow us to work more safely, get more reliable information from our patients,
en gaan we betrouwbaardere informatie krijgen.
and advise our patients more quickly and efficiently.
Op een sneller en efficiënte manier advies kunnen geven aan onze patiënten.
For my colleagues, after the initial 2 years, it has certainly saved time
ervaring van die eerste 2 jaar zal het zeker tijdsbesparend zijn.
and resulted in more structured communication with our patients.
Wat bedoel ik daarmee? Zowel gestructureerd naar de patiënt toe. Er zijn afspraken.
We've made agreements with the patient, and both sides keep to those agreements.
Afspraken houden.
So communication is more efficient. But communication within the team is smoother too, because you're making decisions in eConecta together with the nurses, the doctor and the dietitian. So the decision is always unambiguous.
Een eenzijdige beslissing gegeven wordt.
Advice is now given as a team rather than by several different people and validated by our doctors.
Dat een beslissing of een advies gegeven wordt aan de patiënt en dat ook gevalideerd wordt door onze dokters.
Our patients are responding very positively to eConecta. They feel that it's really tailor-made for them. They see it as a very personal approach, even though it's done via a web system. Agreements are made that both parties keep to. And we're noticing that the patients really do submit their data. They think it's a really positive thing that they can send their data when it suits them, after work or even at midnight, because they know they'll definitely get a response.
It's different from the traditional way of working,
Dat het een andere manier is dan de klassieke manier van werken.
adds an extra dimension to the collaboration between patient and team.
De samenwerking tussen patiënt en team, absoluut.
During the 2-year study, the patients found our coaching much more personal.
Was dat het een veel persoonlijker coaching was dat we gegeven hebben aan de patiënt.
The patients answered our questions and we answered theirs.
Van de patiënt, zij kregen ze ook van ons.
Patients were also monitored very closely during certain periods, which represented significant added value for them.
For me, the main advantage of eConecta is the speed.
Dat je korter op de bal kunt spelen.
It allows you to communicate more quickly with your team and to get prompt advice when you upload your data.
Het overzicht dat het eigenlijk creëert over de waarden die dat je uploadt.
eConecta promotes communication.
De communicatie.
Your team can respond more quickly, so they can intervene and make changes where necessary.
Dus kan sneller ingrijpen en bijsturen waar het nodig is.
The ultimate aim of telemedicine is patient empowerment.
Telegeneeskunde is wat men met een moeilijke term empowerment van de patiënt.
Patients learn to manage and treat their diabetes more effectively themselves.
Zelf hun diabetes beter te beheersen, beter te behandelen.
We have the impression that patients who use eConecta have more insight into their condition.
Sterke indruk dat patiënten die de telemedicine via eConecta gebruiken, dat die eigenlijk beter
And cope better with their diabetes.
beter hun eigen diabetes ter hand kunnen nemen.
You can play around with your data.
Gegevens een beetje spelen. Je kunt.
You get a good overview from graphs and bar charts.
Of ja, dergelijke. Om eigenlijk een goed overzicht te krijgen.
For me, that's useful because I can see immediately if I'm doing something wrong. Basically, the graphs have to stay around the average level.
Gematigder zou moeten lopen.
A big advantage of eConecta is patient safety.
De patiëntenveiligheid.
Data is submitted accurately to the centre,
doorgestuurd naar het centrum.
Accompanied by a question from the patient. Another important advantage is that we can reduce the time nurses spend on diabetes education.
Die door de diabetesverpleegkundigen aan diabeteseducatie wordt verricht, dat die waarschijnlijk kan gereduceerd.
So it improves time management.
Beter beheerbaar gaat zijn voor onze diabetesverpleegkundigen.
The main benefit of eConecta is that we can manage time and work pressure better. Previously, we didn't have much insight into this and couldn't control anything. We were just receiving a continuous flow of data. Now we can manage it ourselves.
A third advantage of eConecta is that all the data is archived and therefore searchable.
Gearchiveerd, kunnen terug opgezocht worden.
What's more, the nurse's advice to the patients can be validated by the patient's diabetologist.
After the 2-year study experience, I can say that we're now really behind our patient as one team. The patient also feels like he has one team behind him, speaking the same language, and that's very important for the patient and for the team.
The relationship with my diabetes team had always been really good, so not a lot has changed there. Only now I have a lot more contact with my team than before.
Someone sent us a message the other day. Thank you for the strong personal support, which makes it so much more pleasant for me. That was a lovely compliment for us.